This is Boomermkr with commentary on, well, it wasn't really my game, but it was a guy on my friends list named g50166. And you see, they start off with a double grenade. He asked me to put up a gameplay of his and upload one, so I said, oh, what the hell. This is like my third time trying to get this up, so it's like I actually had to film this a couple times. I'm sorry if the quality is not overly good. I usually try to do these things at night, but I just haven't had the time. So, but I got it up now, and he had actually a pretty good game. He starts off with a pretty good streak with the hammer here. That guy I probably would have tried to do I'm still trying to get my sneaky medal, so I probably would have snuck up behind him. And he took him out for a streak, and he seemed to like going up here a lot, I noticed. If you see a transition and stuff, I had to cut some stuff out because, well, the gameplay was a little long. And YouTube only lets you really have 10 minutes, so I cut it down as short as I could. But, you know, can't do much about it. He tries to get this guy, but he ends up dying. So you'll see in a second what I mean by a little transition thing. Right there, he died there. Just to cut down time, and there's a little spot where he didn't really do much and stuff like that. And I had to cut that stuff out just so I could, you know, fit this on here. I did get the new map pack when it came out, so I have played the new siege mode, which is actually pretty good. I liked it the first time I played. It's easy until you get like to the final like 8, 9, and 10. Those rounds are freaking hard. This is when they start adding those big guys with the big Gatling guns, and it's just, we played it on the museum, and if there's just one point where you get it in there, it's pretty much wide open, and it's so hard. And I cut it here because he was kind of humping the wall half for like almost a good minute. So I cut it there just to, you know, so it would fit. I don't know what that guy was doing. He was humping the wall too. But yeah, I love the new maps. The new maps are fantastic, I think. I love just the verticalness of them, and I love that there's 2 sniper rifles on each map. I think that's the first map that actually has 2 sniper rifles, and I think there's a hammer on one of the maps. I'm not sure. I could be wrong, but that guy's ready to shoot him, but he was dead before he even took it. Well, he took one shot, but he was dead. And high rise, I like high rise. High rise is fun, actually. I love I've fallen off the gaps a couple times, but I actually kind of like high rise. And the museums, I haven't played the museum as much, but I love playing Plunder on the museum, because Plunder, the treasure boxes are pretty much right beside each other, like both of them, so it just makes it a little more interesting. And the new medals seem a lot easier, the new trophies seem a lot easier to get than the last trophies. I still only have 2 barbecues. It's probably because I don't really do that often, and I don't really have a choice. And now that I recently got to 58, thanks to the double cash weekend, and I've been using here's a good long distance micro. Since I've been using the new, was it anti-booster or whatever? Since everybody can see me, it's kind of harder to get my sneakies, and it's kind of harder to get the propane tanks, so there's probably going to be a couple games where I just turn those off. And I don't know what's with this unwritten code. It's like all the higher levels have to have. It's kind of like an unwritten rule that the really high levels have to have anti-boosters on, but you know, sometimes it doesn't really matter that they're still gonna die or whatever. But you know, I just hate getting into. Well, the thing is, I hate getting into games where I have my anti-booster on and I'm playing against higher levels and they all don't, and they're all using situation awareness, and it's just like, it gets frustrating. So that's why if you ever see me playing and you're wondering why I'm not using an anti-booster, is because half the time I'm playing against higher levels than I am, or levels around where I am, that don't play with anti-boosters, and it's just a hell of a lot easier to not use one. If I see that you're using one and you stay in the next game, I'll put it on, because it's only fair. And this guy tried to melee from across the I think he thought he was playing Modern Warfare 2, and he had commando on and he could jump across the across the room and melee him, but oops, wrong game there, buddy. I have a couple more gameplays I want to put up. I actually have a couple reviews I want to get on. That I want to do, because I haven't done a review in a while. That was a nice move by him. He saw him coming, turned around, and we didn't see him hear the grenade that he threw. It was a good move by him. This was just weird. I've gotten a lot of the levels. The new skins are kind of cool. Oh, you get shot in the anus. A lot of the guns are kind of not guns, but the skins are kind of cool. I don't know why people use the glow-in-the-dark skeleton. You just stick it with like a sore thumb. I was playing sniper rifles and pistols one match, and one guy had it on, and I'm like, well, I can see where you're hiding because you're glowing. And it's not the greatest. I still use what do you call? I've actually started using Zeke, I think it is, or Rev, or something like that. I think I started using Rev. I think that's what his name is. Oh, Nathan Hale, that's it. Never mind. I just started using Nathan Hale as my hero. And who else did I start using? I was using the Platinum Skeleton for a little while, but I think I turned that one off. I'm not sure what I'm using for my villains right now. But yeah, I got Mega Man 10, I want to do a review on that. I got, what else did I get? I got, the Ninja Turtles game, which is actually a pretty fun game. I've almost got all the trophies for that one. But if you guys, want a gameplay up, or if you have a good gameplay you want me to put up, my sound's not usually good, that's why I usually do commentaries over top. If you want one, please make sure the game's under 10 minutes, because it's the pain in the from my last project I made, it's just a pain in the ass to do 2 parts, and I think there's only one more 2-parter I'm going to do, and that's pretty much it for 2-parters. I hate doing 2-parters. And just make sure it's under 10 minutes, because that's all I have. I had to cut this down like a lot. This was like a 12-minute file, and I had to cut it down. I pretty much took 3 minutes out of it almost. But if you guys want it, to see your stuff up here, I'll do it. This is funny because it looks like he hits him with the it just kind of looks like he hits him with the shotgun with a baseball bat, and the guy goes flying. I think we're getting close to the end of the match. I'm not sure when it ends. I don't have a clock sitting here telling me when it's going to be over, but I think it's getting close to being over. He goes 25. I don't know how many kills he got, deaths he had. I don't think he had many. I think he had 5 deaths. So he had a really, really good game. That's why he gave me a few games to put up, but that's why I chose this game, is because he actually really had a good game this game. And that's the end of the game. He went 26 and 11. I thought he had less deaths than that, but anyways, guys, keep on gaming.